All right, so it's 7 o'clock. I'm going to open the meeting on the Commission of City Plan for Tuesday, May 6th. This is a special hybrid meeting, and I'll call the meeting to order and take a roll. I'm here, Dean is here, Nick, Jason, is Ella online? No, so we do have a quorum now, so we can move on. Do we need to approve any minutes tonight? No. And any communications? No. So we're just going to go right to the new business, which is a referral from the city council for an ordinance amending the zoning map at property formerly known as 253 Lawler Lane from R80 to Planned Development District.
So I'd first like to say that it's a portion of the property that's now known. The address is 432 Canterbury Turnpike. Which is actually located on Lawler Lane, and it's situated about 250 to 270 feet from the intersection of Scotland Road and Lawler Lane. And it was formerly 253 Lawler Lane, but on the assessor's map, if anyone's looking for it, it would be 432 Canterbury Turnpike. This is the map that shows the portion of the larger piece, which is 432 Canterbury Turnpike, and but that portion of the lot is still zoned R80. The remainder of the parcel and that whole area is Planned Development District.
The purple.
Yes. So because it's all part of one property, it's not rezoning a separate parcel. It's really rezoning a parcel it's a portion. A lot of our zoning map with parcels in there that are split zoned and that they, or maybe they acquired a parcel and put it next to it, and merged it, but that part didn't get rezoned. So I don't know the history of particularly why this is still R80, but it is part of the larger piece. It's just that little portion there is zoned R80. And so the applicant to the city council is NCDC, and they're asking for that portion to be rezoned.
Okay, let's see, Attorney Block here, are you here to speak on behalf of this application?
Yeah.
Or do you have people, do you want everybody to speak?
I don't think we have much more to say than what the application says, which is really a reiteration of everything Deanna laid out. And that is, we're stuck with this one lot that has two different zoning configurations, and that's just inconsistent for us to be able to effectively market it and use it for the PDD purposes of the industrial park. So this is a housekeeping matter to make it all consistent as PDD.
And I think the memo that accompanied the application essentially reiterates what Mr. Brown said, so that's really our argument.
Okay.
So we looked at the POCD, and I think Dan can talk a little bit about that, because you need to find support when you make recommendations to the council for their zone changes. And we have found some support in the POCD that Dan would like to
It's
share.
consistent with Grow Goal number 3 to promote economic development and expansion of the city's tax base. And then there's a strategy under there, strategy G31, that specifically has an action item to continue to support the overall vision and guiding principles behind Business Park North.
Okay, so does anybody else have any comments or concerns regarding this application?
So as we customarily do, it's not an approval, it's a recommendation to the council. Favorable or unfavorable is normally what you treat it, and you give the reasons too.
Okay, does any members of the commission have any questions? Does anybody want to make a motion regarding a recommendation to the city council? Nick,
Yeah.
want to make a motion for favorable approval to the city council? And does anybody want to make a second?
I'll second that one.
Second by Jason. Any discussion on the motion?
For the
Yeah.
reasons that were stated too. Was that
Goal number 3 and what's the other one?
It's
D31
strategy G31.
vision strategy. Yep.
Are those part of your motion,
Yeah.
Nick? Okay, so with that being said, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous. So favorable recommendation to the city council. You
Thank
got
you.
anything else on the agenda tonight?
There is not. We try to keep the meeting very short when they're special meeting and very focused, so Just adjournment tonight, Chairman.
Okay, somebody want to make a motion to adjourn?
Scheduling a Special meeting for us.
Say it again.
Thank you very much
Oh.
for scheduling a special meeting for us. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need the development. So, we have a motion to adjourn
Make a motion to adjourn.
in a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody.